I think somebody needs to tell women that they are very important. They have a very important role and function, and they are very important in this scheme of things and in this world. If there are no women, civilization will come to an end. Now, women are important for a variety of reasons. They are the ones that will make the children, traditionally that is, and they were the softer and the gentler sex. They were very tender. They were to be protected and loved and cherished and so on. Um, Now, if we don't have women, the children are going to be at the fix. The men are going to be at a fix. So civilization will come to an end. I don't know if the ladies forget this or somebody hasn't told them. But I guess after the Second World War, where many women were going out to work, they were unavailable to, teach their daughters and to watch their every movement, to get them acculturated into the womanhood traditionally. And so right now, you find that women are getting into a variety of things that basically hurting them. Society has got things mixed up where women are now trying to be men and men are trying to be women. You have the home dad and Mr. Mom and all this stupidness. But you will learn eventually, and in the Middle East and other countries where we tend to think they're primitive and the way they treat women and so on, and I'm not endorsing abuse of women, etc., but they generally have a culture in which has come from learning from the past. I mean, for example, Iraq was Babylon, and Iran was the Medes and the Persians, so that they have ruled the world, and they've come to the place where they discover that powerful women will destroy as a society, because when they become too powerful, then they're not doing those things which they might be more equipped and ready to deal with. And so women are doing things now. They're smoking, they're drinking, they're drugging, they're hanging out to the street corners, they're into violence, they're into fighting. They're doing things that men were doing. They're showing all the goodies, like they're disrespecting themselves. Everybody showing you their panty, the bra, they're holding the crutch, they're wearing the pants down. You seen all the butt, all the panties, and they're sort of submitting to the name of bitch and so on. I mean, where this thing is going to end? This is going to really bring civilization to an end. And I'm also discovering that young girls, the parents are training them to be like men. They're learning to scoot, they're learning to fix things like mechanical things, and they're lifting weights, and they want to drive big truck and big bus, and they're going really, they want to join the army, they want to be police, they want to have guns, they want to shoot and all this stuff. Whereas women were supposed to be peacemakers and lovers and preserver of life and so on. And so if this thing doesn't stop, civilization is going to come to an end, because men can't do the work of women and women can't do the work of men. You find now women, the way they're trained up, they're trying to do men things. As I said, they want to play baseball, they want to play football, they want to be in athletics, they want to be in everything else except learning how to be traditional women. And it's not necessarily that women are just discovering that they're smart and they have the capacity to be, doctors and engineers and anything. All the women of different civilizations knew that, but they chose to do something which, was going to benefit everybody. Many have had careers, and at the end of it, they don't have no kids, they don't have no family, and it's like, it's so mixed up. And so they're learning everything else except domestic things. They can't cook. They don't know about cleaning houses. You fart and they're making up the face. Oh, it's smelling so bad. They see some poop and it's like, ooh. Some way, somehow, they're not, thinking that those. In other words, you'd expect a woman who's going to make babies and they're going to burp and they're going to vomit and they're going to piss and mess up the diapers and whatever, and she would be understanding, able to deal with it. They're not. So that the child cries and they get frustrated, want to kill it, and so on. So I'm appealing to everybody to let us stop right now and reassess what's happening, because this thing can't go on forever. If these women get out of control, everything is going to come to an end, because Nobody's there to do the things that they could have done. The man comes home, is a fighting, is a bunch of quarrel. They're tired from working. You go home, is the next set of fighting, the next set of thing. There's no time to rest, and they're not able to train the kids up right. In fact, they're into so much of drug and drinking and smoking that they're producing babies that are subject to serious health problems, and it's a spin cycle. It's a wrong thing, because they make kids that are gonna come up and be worse than themselves, and kids that are gonna have sort of arrested development and diminished capacities, so that these kids know that wearing, dressing and behaving all how you want to know if this isn't as a result of while they were in the mom's womb, whether the drugs and the intemperate life they live has affected them, so they don't have no conscience, they don't have no intelligence, they don't have no diminished intellectual abilities and so on. This is serious. So I am appealing to women and men to let us sit down and review this thing, and let us change the way we're doing things, so that civilization could go on, and we could progress, and we could sustain things. I mean, the way things are going, it's going to bring things to an end very quickly, suddenly, and irreversibly, irreparably. Let us fix this problem.